This is the video one for Foundation Digital Media for the 30-second movie recreation. So I'm going to talk about that, and this is the demo as well. So the assignment, to create a 30-second video of some scene from either Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or Hobbit movies, or Star Wars series, or really, honestly, any movie, but you need to clear it with me. Here's my criteria for that 30-second clip. It needs to have 5 shots or 5 scene changes, and it also has to be PG-13. So that's it. You can, but please clear them with me if it's not from one of these series. So you'll select exactly 30 seconds. Here's another criteria. It has to be between 29 and 31. I'm not going to go for anything else. That's the time limits. And I have good reasons for it. I can explain them in class. So you're going to plan the video with the storyboard, create a rough video with the storyboard, plan your location, actors, props. You'll film it. You'll bring it back, edit your clips, add transitions, and export. So what I'm going to do right now is go through how to create the storyboard portion of the video, or the rough video, and this will give you a very good idea of how to do it for the original. So pick the 30-second scene from the given movies. I'm only going to do 20 seconds because this is a demo. So just to give you an idea of how to do it. You'll create a first thing is you select it. So my scene that I'm selecting is this Harry Potter scene here, and let's see if I can play it. Oh, maybe because I'm using QuickTime, it won't play in QuickTime, but it's it won't even do that. Okay, well, it's the Yule Ball scene, and it's where McGonagall announces the Yule Ball to the boys and girls. Then she brings up Ron Weasley to dance with her. That's it. Okay, so what my next bit is to take my storyboard, to get my storyboard sheet, which looks like this. And then for every scene, for every shot, I'm going to do a little sketch of it, write a time in and a time out. I'm going to put a description and if there's any dialogue or movement going on that I need to know about. So I've done that. It looks like this. And now my next thing is I need to color this. So whether I color it in Photoshop, so I've moved over to Photoshop, I can color it in Photoshop, or I can color it by hand. Now it doesn't really matter which. Let me just give you a quick review of how to color these. I'm going to take my scanned background, unlock it, change it to multiply. Then I'm going to add layers underneath it. This is my art layer, by the way. I'll keep that on top. And then I'm going to color the underneath it. So let's see. I'm going to go grab a gray and then fill that in. I'll grab a darker gray. And this is not an art contest. Just do something very quick, very brief to get it down. That's good enough for me. I'm going to get some kind of a color these guys as mugs, hand, neck, maybe the hair. He has a different color hair. That's okay. So once I have all these colored, what I'm going to do is flatten the image. So I'm going to go up to the Layers Palette flyout menu and choose Flatten. Okay. And it merges all of them, all the layers. Then I can copy this, Control C. Then I'll do Control N to make a new document. And then since I just copied it, it's on my clipboard. So that's exactly the size I want. I'm going to choose Create and then Paste. And I'm going to save this as a JPEG. So File, Save As. I'm going to call this Scene 1. And I've already done for my 6 scenes right here. And I'm going to save it as a JPEG. But I've already done it, like I said, so I'm just going to cancel that. So that's how you do the scenes. So let's talk about, yeah, here's what I have. I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've also downloaded the video, which is here. So how you download the video is that um, you go to, there's a couple ways. The one that I've found that works best is savefrom.net. First, we need to go to YouTube, Harry Potter, Yule Ball scene. So once I find the right, oh, here it is right here. So it's in YouTube, which is great. I'm going to not let it play. And then I'm going to copy my URL out of here. And then I'll go to savefrom.net and paste it in and click go. And then what this does, it will ask you to, it's ready to download. So let's see. I just want, oh, you know what? We may have to figure out another way to do this. So anyway, I'll post a way to download these, but you'll need the video to create your rough scene. Okay, so what I'll do at this point is open up Premiere Pro. Now let me explain a little bit about Premiere Pro. When you open it up, you're gonna, well, let me actually just open this, so just so you can see what it looks like when it's open. Let's see, while we're opening, so what I'm doing is making sure all of my pieces are in one folder, all my JPEGs, my video, and that's going to be very helpful when I navigate to Premiere Pro, within Premiere Pro. So here's what Premiere Pro looks like when I first open it up. I can do a new project or open one. Here I'm going to do a new. And for the new project, I'm just going to OK through this. I could put a title in if I wanted. Harry Potter test for me, that's what it is. But you can name it something a little more appropriate. I'm going to OK it. Okay, so we basically have 4 quadrants here. The top right is like a TV. This is where you view your video being played. They kind of have some playback buttons here. Play or stop. Go forward 1 frame. This is your timeline. This is where we can add the video and audio, and you'll see that when I begin adding it. Over here, there's a few, this bottom left panel can take a few tabs. So one, it's a media browser. So I can go and find my parts and pieces. And it's also an effects library, so I can find different effects and then use